Hi, an episode from Luke's Lens. Today I've got something I think is fairly exciting. It's the Samsung Jet 65. I've had the Roborock H6 for probably just over 4 years now, or coming up to 4 years, and it was starting to get on its last legs. The brush would disconnect and stop working, and the suction was getting a bit meh. We were looking at an upgrade, and it was between the Samsung Jet 65 and the Samsung Bespoke series with the auto cleaner. The difference was $460. So this unit here we picked up for 330 odd AUD. The Samsung Jet Bespoke with the discount was 780. So quite a big price difference, and my other half said let's just go with the Jets. Unboxing this, let's see what we've got inside. So one of the influencing factors to go with this one instead of the more expensive one, obviously other than the price, was the rated suction power of this one wasn't too much different, I thought at least, to the Jet Bespoke. Manual, exciting, we'll read through that. Brush, head brush. I think this comes with a few extras. And this is the main unit. This is very light. I do like this. And I do like that it's not a trigger, it's an on-off button. Underneath all that, we have all our attachments and the main tube. Now, I would love to... It does feel a bit thicker than the Roborock one. I must say with the Roborock one, I was always a little nervous about it. It never broke. And you've got a battery, decent size, feels like one of my power tool ones. Your small crevice brush head ones. This one seems extendable, which is cool. Power cord. Wall mount. Ah, with the bits to mount it, and it is very compact. I do like that. That is very cool. There is a very small space in my study where I wanted to put this, and then this is quite cool. We've got 2 dogs, so this pet brush will be interesting. Well, let's put it all together and give it a bit of a test. One thing that is really cool about this vacuum cleaner that I do like is that the charging dock, where you dock the vacuum, is very, very compact. The Roborock one is quite a bit bulky. This one is perfect. This is probably the little spot in my study where we're gonna hook it up. One thing to be aware of, I was just having a look around the vacuum. There is no point on the vacuum that I can see where you can directly charge, but it's very much designed to be mounted as opposed to just being able to charge it on a bench. So that's it installed. It's quite a nice, sleek, compact unit, and it just sits there nicely. One thing that I do like the look of is the washable HEPA filter, along with everything else in the unit. So to unlock it, you just twist it. This whole unit comes apart, and you've got your washable filter, and you can wash this whole unit down. I'm 6'3", 6'4", and it's got a decent length on it. So this is how it comes up. I'm not needing to bend down. I can keep straight. And let's give it a go on the carpet. Oh, that must be jet mode.
Yeah, I can legit feel a breeze.
Yeah? Oh, because it's coming out of here. I think the Roborock was better for the carpet. Although this is half decent. So I've got a bit of dirt in there now. One thing that I do like is that the stick to the body of the vacuum is very rigid. I'll get my Roborock for reference. This Roborock is several years older, but you can sort of see it has a bit of flex in there. That is something I noticed. It could just be because it's new, and so it's much more rigid. The side to side wobble is quite a bit more than the up and down. The other thing that I like is to get the dirt out. Literally take that, go to your bin and chuck it in the bin, or you could go to your outdoor bin if you're not wanting to get dust in the house. I'm pretty happy about that. The brush head on this one is quite a bit smaller compared to the Roborock, and you do feel it. The Roborock gives a nicer feel, like it feels like it's cleaning better. This is the brush head there. It's already getting quite a lot of hairs in it. Taking it off, one of the things that I do like about this is it is a quick release. So super easy to get that out and cut those hairs and other bits and bobs off, and then be able to put it back in again. Brush is definitely not as good as the Roborock, but this is good enough. I'm just going to do a quick test here. I've got some Wheat Bix crushed up on the hard tiles, on the floor mat, and on the carpet, and just going to see how it performs. I should mention I've just got it in the mid setting, so there's low, medium, high, and I've just got it in the medium setting with the jet brush. I've got some larger pieces there. It's probably a bit hard to see, but we'll see how it performs with the Wheat Bix. So it did okay. Some of those bigger pieces it obviously didn't get, which if you look at the head there, there's not too much clearance. I know that the Bespoke has a special brush roll to capture some more of the fittings. Now for the low ply carpet. Not too bad. I know I'm doing a shoddy job with this camera. Maybe let me get a tripod. Didn't get it all, got most of it, but you can see it left some. And again, the bigger pieces it was pushing. So going over it again. So you have to go over it a few times, but it gets there in the end. It's not bad, but as long as the dirt is visible, you should be able to pick it up. Now for our deeper ply carpet test. These are a bit of shoddy tests, so I don't guarantee any performance with these tests. But again, larger pieces, and so it did pretty well on the deep ply, but this is sort of like, it's not going in it, you know, it's sort of just on the surface. So I don't think it's actually moving the carpet too much, and this rug is pretty old and yucky. It's like the kids' carpet. So, but it does get that dirt off, which is nice. I think I just missed these pieces by not going over them. So quite impressed. So the Samsung Jet 65, overall opinion, it's a good vacuum. I think it depends on what you're after. If you don't have a big home and you've got quite a bit of hard flooring and you're typically not having too much dirt, but it's more just to keep on top of the day-to-day sand that comes in and whatnot, the Jet 65 is going to be really good. Also, a big catch here is that it's only 300, just over 300 Australian dollars. So if your budget is on that lower end, it's a great vacuum. It's gonna do what you want. Saying that, the alternative to this that we were looking at was the Bespoke Jet, which is an extra $450 odd, which is a lot nicer. It comes with the automatic cleaning bin. But if you're looking for a small footprint dock and a simple stick vacuum that's just to do that, you know, daily cleanup or every second day, the Jet 65 is a very good vacuum cleaner. So that's my take on the Samsung Jet vacuum. I would love to test out the Samsung Bespoke, but I don't think that will be happening for a while.